Saturday, lovely day, and I'm excited. So I'm going to tell you why. After I get off here, starting at 10:30 today, I am going to be going into a class that I'm super excited about. And why am I excited? Well, I love learning for one, but I'm excited because it's a class that's going to stretch me and to stretch my knowledge and stretch my understanding and stretch me to do something that I'm not really comfortable with and that I feel like I'm not that good at. So it we all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all know that, there are some things that we're not good at. I grew up telling myself I'm not a math person. I'm good at other things. And that's ultimately still true. Math really isn't something that I would put on a board that say this is my strength and I aspire to be a mathematician or somebody who has to use math really regularly. However, being in real estate, I do have to know how to use math. And it's been a challenge because I fight with myself around, I got to learn this. Nope, I'm not good at it. How can I outsource it? Get somebody else to do it for me. Um, but today, excuse me, today I am going to be, today I'm going to be learning how to use the financial calculator. And this will be the third class that I've taken. So we have to really work those muscles when it comes to getting things to stick. So, excuse me. So, even if it isn't the first time you're trying to learn things, or if you don't get it the first time, keep trying because we know that practice makes you better. Practice makes perfect, maybe not perfect, but it does make you better. So when we were young and in elementary school and we used flashcards, why was that? It was for memory and repetition. It also created some comfort for us in learning those math problems. So the more we practice, the more we think about it and force ourselves to learn those things, the better we will become at it. At least the more comfortable we will be with it. So I am going to go into this class open minded, telling myself that I can do this. And I also need to reframe. So rather than continuing to tell myself, I don't like something, I don't like math, I really need to start to imprint within my brain that I really do like math and I really do like these things. And I like using the financial calculator because sometimes we set ourselves up because when we're trying to learn something, we're ultimately defeating ourselves when we're telling ourselves, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm no good at that, yet I'm going to learn it. So it really sets you up for failure when you do that. And, I had this brought to my attention recently by two people who called out because I said that I wasn't good at something. And, they said, look, don't say that about yourself. And here I am always telling people to be positive, look at strengths. Um, but in my mind, I also am really, uh, I feel like I need to embrace where I'm weak and acknowledge some of that so that, I can bring in folks who can help me when I'm weak in something. So if you're struggling and you know that there's something that you're not good at, like force yourself to think about it positively and to tell yourself over and over again, hey, I really do like this. I like this thing. I like doing this thing. I like bookkeeping. I like to do talk to people. I like sales. The things that you feel like you really don't like, switch it up in your brain and start telling yourself what you do like about it. Start there. And then expand because it is something that you can do. And maybe it's not as comfortable as the things that you're good at, but the more you practice, the more you will get better. And you will, more you get better at it, the more comfortable you will be at it. So today, wish me luck on using my financial calculator and learning how to do that. So like I said, this will be my third try. The first try was a self paced uh, course that I took on just learning how to use it. So it was just me, which wasn't really terribly helpful, I don't think, because it's like, I didn't know what I was doing and I was just trying to follow a book. The second one was a class that I took and followed along with the presenter online. And so this again will be an online class, and but I'm hoping that really focused efforts and following along will help me understand all the little buttons that I'm going to have to learn. And I'm excited for it because it will ultimately help me uh, do analysis faster when I'm looking at real estate. And I can look at things like yield, which I'm not one to say I could offer up real quickly what a yield is to anyone. But I need to know that and I need to know how to calculate it quickly. And so learning how to use the financial calculator is going to help me with that. So, again, enough about me. The point being, practice makes you better. So, I'm going to practice on my financial calculator. What are you going to practice today that you're going to get better at that's going to help you in the long term? So, this is Angel signing off. Happy Saturday.